You are what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for.
Very well, I shall give you a comprehensive answer on these cosmic artifacts. Each pale yellow sphere is a unique arrangement of red star-shaped markings, numbering them 1 through 7.
Just skip the trivia and tell me how to use them.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. Once you say that, the divine dragon will be summoned forth. But even if you can locate them now, they won't help you, for a summoning occurred too recently. That means nearly 1 year from now.
Almost a year? Where the orbs have gone.
I what?
That's not all. I want to hear everything you know.
Feeling any better?
It's good to be back. Now I'm ready for the rematch. Sorry, you guys. That was my fault.
The understatement of the year!
Zamasu was there. We had to fight both of them.
Okay, wait a second. Zamasu.
Black already figured out a ridiculous new level of Super Saiyan.
What? He's a Super Saiyan?
We've got to get back there.
Hold on! Do you even have a plan?
Maybe we'll all become invincible too.
Wait a sec, what do you mean by that?
The you in my future? Turns out she survived.
Seriously?
We only barely made it back, and I couldn't convince her to join us.
Does that mean?
I know she'll make it. She's proven that much. She's helped me escape to this time twice now.
Please forgive the intrusion, but do you know if Goku is nearby?
Yo, Supreme Kai, did you need to tell me something?
As it so happens, I received a message from an expert collector of information named Zuno.
Sounds like we have something we need to share with you too, then.
And just what would that be, Saiyan?
Zamasu assaulted you?
And he's literally invincible.
The transformation called Super Saiyan Rosette.
You know this is an emergency.
Well, this is perplexing.
There are 2 stories here. Zuno's and Goku's from the future. Consider what we know has transpired in the 2 timelines. Why research an opponent who bested him? Could he want that power for himself?
Oh yeah, and I know how. You do? That dragon can grant any wish Zamasu makes, which explains the mystery we haven't been able to crack since this started.
I think you're right, Goku. Well, more or less.
Give me a servant who possesses the same body and fighting power as the Saiyan Goku.
The Kai must have taken special interest in him then.
So this is your fault for picking another fight?
Imakitara, Binivi Nagaran, Dina Tinaran, Yim Sahiwi, peas and carrots.
Zamasu and Black will launch their attack on the Earth in Trunks' future.
If he uses that handy thing, then he wouldn't have to wait a year between wishes.
That's correct, my lord.
We've already covered this. Time rings can only be used by Supreme Kais. So this neat little theory still doesn't explain the ring.
We don't know how Black wears it. If we're right, Zamasu ruins my future. And he claims it's all in the name of justice.
True, my lord. If Black's a copy of Goku, as we suspect, why is his energy so akin to Zamasu's?
After all, the present Zamasu has done nothing explicitly wrong.
Maki, Haru! Where is Trunks?
If they lost, what chance do we have?
It's not over. It was one fight.
It's just a matter of time. You actually think Trunks and the others will come back? Why would they?
We will have faith and wait for Trunks to get back. We will survive. Is that understood?
What does that mean? Why wouldn't I be?
Is Zamasu here?
The fact is, he's making a big mess in the future.
Huh?
Talk of divine justice, for example.
Ah, divine justice. Right now, his soul is perfectly clear. For a time, he was apprehensive.
Goasu, I have brought your tea, master.
But once he gets an idea in his head, there's no point.
What are you talking about? No!
Last time I was too reluctant. I simply forgot how hard it is for mortals to restrain themselves.
I didn't realize it had gotten so late. We're completely off schedule and you're overdue for your rest. I'm on quite the roll today.
Ah, that does sound tasty.
One bite and you'll be transported. It's indescribable. You'll never think of bean paste the same way again.
A rare and special treat, Zamasu. Let's enjoy it together.
Yes, master. I'd love to.
There's no doubt about it. He plans to kill Goasu in cold blood.
What about Goasu? You think he knows?
I would say he probably hasn't noticed it yet.
But I can't take action against a high-level deity without some proof.
But you said he's gonna do it!
For the moment, all we can do is watch what happens next.
It has a gentle flavor that's most soothing to the soul.
His fate doesn't matter, though, does it? They've seen they can't win and will stay away if they even have half a brain. You can hunt him down at the end and kill him slowly, with painstaking precision, enjoying every blow.
Thanks for the concern, but I've got all the power I need.
But we call it Project Zero Mortals. It's ironic, don't you think?
Hey, look, Mai! Yajirobe was hiding them.
Oh, they are really good.
Let's see, too. Okay. Here.
I ran away and left her behind again, like a coward.
It's a well-known fact of science that whenever people are depressed and you're nice to them, they'll melt in your hands like butter. Oh, Trunks, I know how badly you feel because your heart's so big, but don't blame yourself. Just let it all out. You don't have to do this alone. Just feel safe in my caring and non-judgy outfit. Sorry.
Hey, Big Me! That's not our style.
Oh, no, that's not gonna help.
For you. It really sucks to find out my future self turns out to be such a weenie. I'm not scared of you.
That attendant is not exaggerating. These cakes and tea are an exquisite pairing.
Are you positive he intends to strike him down?
There's not a doubt in my mind.
Excuse me, Master. About the interplay between good and evil.
I knew you were wise enough to understand if given enough time.
No way, he wouldn't!
Sorry, there's one more matter we need to discuss.
What matter? Zamasu, I need you to explain yourself immediately.
I'm afraid so, my fellow Kai. And with you gone, there would be no one in this universe to impede his plans.
I thought you overcame those impulses and turned over a new leaf.
I assume Zuno tipped you off, though I admit I'm impressed you deduced my whole plan from what I asked him.
Don't tell me you're quitting already. I've got plenty of fight left in me.
No matter how strong the enemy is. Thanks, little me. You've got grit.
It's about time you got the message, future me.
You destroyed Zamasu?
Yes, my lord did it with one shot.
When we used the time machine to stop the androids, my world didn't change. That's how it works. He's the one who should know. I hope so. But I need to see for myself. Wow! Great spread, Bulma.
You know me, always prepared.
You're right, it's delicious.
Oh, hey, Trunks! Yeah,
what?
Oh, sorry, I meant the older one.
Didn't you tell me the time machine gives you motion sickness?
Well, I can get used to it.
We can't just fight them again without a plan. That's mindless.
You're voting for caution?
You really insist on going just to see that I'm right? You may be willing to commit taboos, but this god is staying out of it.
I guess this is it, Mom.
Black isn't gonna kill our mom, or hurt Mai or anyone else, so what are you doing?
But then how would you know about Black?
Patience, my lord.
It's both true that I came from the future, and false. That's how it works. Biologically, we're the same, both Trunks. But we're not the same person. There's no way we could be. When I was a child looking at the horizon, I never saw anything as beautiful as this.
Wait, what do you mean by androids? You mean like 18?
That's right. They were heartless monsters bent on destruction, and they would have kept going if I hadn't returned from your timeline. Until I came to your timeline, I'd only seen Father's face in pictures, heard about him in stories. And I'm grateful, by the way. You're the best, man.
I've seen stuff like this in movies. If you change the past, it should change the future too. That's why you can't believe Lord Beerus changed your future, even if you want to. Because that's not how you've seen it go.
Lord Beerus. Now what? Doubting you is disrespectful. I see that and I'm sorry. Maybe gods affect time in miraculous ways I can't comprehend. I mean it though. You've given me hope. So thank you for that.
I'll go. But swear to me, if this miracle's happened and your future has been saved.
But you've got the little me, right? Take care of him for me, okay?
Where did they go?
You're hopeless.
Ah, there they are.
I ordered a new one for you, custom made.
They look like there's sardines in there.
Do you really have to come too, Bulma? Do you? Don't bother, Kakarot.
Don't you want to see how it turns out?
Oh, good grief.
My world didn't change. I knew it. Beerus couldn't fix this. Man, that hurt.
Come on, you didn't fall that far.
She was trying to help some people fleeing from Black and took a bad hit.
Help her, Trunks. We don't know what to do.
Here you go. Kakarot, you've never kissed someone?
No, of course not. Why?
Wow, Yajirobe?
Yeah, so what?
You're okay. Thank God.
That was awesome. Wow. Bulma, you're so young. And you're so grown up. It's great to meet you, Mai.
I told you we needed a plan, yet here we are. This'll be no repeat of our last fight.
Vegeta!
You crave it.
Since you lost so easily last time.
Shut up!
We know you used the Super Dragon Balls to get your power, and we know about Zamasu! This is Goku's actual body, down to the last battle scar. The perfect war machine. I switched bodies with you, Goku!
You are what I'm looking for.